Little mole Ollie is shocked to discover that through the glass, he can actually see the world underwater. So he suddenly gets an idea. He uses flower branches and leaves to make a simple diving mask. Then he walks with confidence toward the pond. Unfortunately, the flower stem for breathing is too short. He only swims a few steps forward before swallowing a belly full of pond water. For the second try, Ollie makes the flower stem longer. He thinks this time it will finally work, but in the end, it still fails. Just as Ollie is about to give up, the duckweed floating past his eyes suddenly gives him a new idea. For the third try, he uses the buoyancy of the duckweed to keep the breathing tube fixed on the water surface. This time, Ollie finally dives smoothly into the depths of the pond, and for the first time, he sees an underwater world he has never seen before. All kinds of strange creatures live here, looking like a sea of flowers blooming. The lotus leaves on the water also look like little fish swimming around Ollie non-stop. But what truly leaves him stunned is the colorful big fish. Deep inside the pond, Ollie is completely drawn in and almost forgets the danger. If his dad had not acted in time, he probably would have become food for that big fish. To hold back Ollie's reckless curiosity, Grandma has no choice but to bring up an ancient legend passed down by their ancestors. A long time ago, a red-leaf wolf lived in the forest. It was cruel and cold-blooded, and never spared any animal, until one day, a group of enormous spell beasts walked out of the valley. They were as tall as mountains, and like moving orchards. Their backs were covered with endless jewel fruits. Even more magical, the spell beasts also had a magic pod. As long as animals touched this pod, they could become whatever they wanted to be. They could also understand the language of every species. So the animals in the forest slowly gathered together and began to learn how to trust each other. But the red leaf wolf hated this harmony. It secretly stole the spell beast's pod and turned itself into a flaming wolf covered in fire. Then it killed 4 spell beasts and drove all the remaining spell beasts out of the forest. In the end, it caused a rock slide, cutting off the river and trapping the last spell beasts outside the valley forever. From then on, the animals could no longer understand each other's language. Trust also completely collapsed. Everyone could only live under the terrifying rule of the flaming wolf.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
Eh.
Eh? What do you mean, eh?
Where's the blood and guts? And where's the gore? What if the firewolf rips apart the pinecone hedgehogs and feasts on their entrails? That would be awesome!
The simple and kind Ollie was once full of curiosity about the world, until he met a Gavin bird and finally understood trust can sometimes bring disaster. To find some food for the hungry baby bird, Ollie takes out the edamame, his family saved for winter, but he never expects his kindness will not bring gratitude. Instead, it brings total disaster.
Hey, where are you?
Hey, Dad, don't worry. It's not dangerous. It's smart. Look, I taught it to trick. I taught it how to eat.